Hey champions, Arian Tyson here. Feel free to like, comment, or share this video. I wanted to shoot this special video because for those of you that don't know, today marks the 50th anniversary of the assassination of Malcolm X. Now, I'm going to go on record as saying that Malcolm X is someone that I truly admire, someone that I truly respect. And the reason, because he was truly a rebel with the cause. And that's what I really want to talk to you about. I really want you to think about this. Playing it safe is only going to get you so far. You cannot play it safe and expect your dreams to become a reality. You cannot play it safe and expect others to take you seriously. You cannot play it safe and expect to live the life that you feel that you deserve to live. Playing it safe only allows you to live the status quo. Well, there are enough people living the status quo. There are enough people talking about they want things to change in their life, but they're not willing to do what's necessary for those changes to come, because changes don't come at the snap of a finger. Changes come when you decide to make a decision. And so Malcolm was also, ultimately known for, by any means necessary. But one of the things that I really respected about Malcolm X was that he understood that adversity is one of our greatest teachers. Regardless of the heartbreak that you have experienced, regardless of the pitfalls, regardless of the struggles, the setbacks that you have and will ultimately experience, the reality is what you do and how you respond to that adversity is what separates you from the pack. And so I grew a deep respect for Malcolm X later in my teenage years, and then ultimately over the last 4 or 5 years, where adversity really started to hit me. Because Malcolm X was not someone that let people put him in a box. He did not allow people to put him in a box. He always was someone that went against the grain. And growing up as a kid, I always thought differently. I always looked at things different from others. And I was often misunderstood by those close to me, by those that say that they, are my friends, and so on and so forth. And when life punches you in the mouth, when life throws you curveballs, and it will undoubtedly do it, you must realize that when it's all said and done, you cannot let that stop you. You have to stand for something. And if it causes you to go against the grain, then I'm here to inform you that you are a rebel with a cause. Malcolm X was a rebel with a cause. And it's amazing how he's often compared to Dr. King, which of course they came up around the same time, so on and so forth, even though Malcolm X was assassinated before Dr. King was. But the truth of the matter is, it really took a rebel like Malcolm X to help people understand where Dr. King was coming from. Because they often criticize Dr. King because of his nonviolent approach. But then when Malcolm X came onto the scene, people often ask, asked Malcolm, why can't you be more like Martin Luther King? But at the same token, you know, the people at that time didn't really care for Dr. King. Most people. But of course, he had a lot of followers. He had a lot of support with the civil rights movement, so on and so forth. But when it's all said and done, you know, 50 years have passed now. It's 50 years to the day that Malcolm X was brutally assassinated in New York City. And his legacy lives on. And if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. That's one of the greatest lessons that Malcolm X taught me. And that is something I carry with me throughout my life. That's really something that the last 5 years have really taught me. Because like you who are watching this video, I have had my fair share of adversity. But out of that adversity, I found a strength and power that I did not know existed. Don't be afraid to go against the grain. Don't be afraid to stand up against all odds. Because if God be for you, then it's more than a world that may be against you. And so, if you got value from this, feel free to like, comment, or share this video. You know, because Malcolm X was someone who left a lasting legacy on the world. And it wasn't just African Americans or black folks who he impacted. You know, he is someone who deserves to be respected. And as long as I got a voice in this platform, I'm not going to allow his legacy to die. So in life, you have two choices. You can make moves or you can make excuses, but you most certainly cannot do both. Rest in peace, Malcolm X. We love you. We miss you. Feel free to like, comment, and share this video. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.